Back now on Triad today with a very special guest here, and we're so glad to have her. Lori Bates, our director. Let's meet the very lovely Sherry Carpenter. She's Vice President for Workforce Development with Goodwill Industries of Northwest North Carolina, and welcome to the sort of snowy atmosphere that we have here.
Thank you.
Good to see you. But before we get going on the main topic here that we want to cover, give me a quick thing on what the mission of Goodwill is.
Goodwill's mission is basically to create opportunities to help people overcome barriers.
Now, you have something called, there was an email you sent me, and you said we have this Prosperity Center. I want to learn about this. Now, what do you mean it's a what is that, the Prosperity Center?
The Prosperity Center is a United Way collaborative, and Goodwill is part of that. And it is set up to help people achieve financial stability. So when they come into the Prosperity Center, they will be enrolled in both career and financial programs. So while working to get a job, they may also be working on debt management, helping to prevent foreclosure, or basic money management as well.
That's great, and this is for people of any age, and again, usually they're looking for a job, but they could be coming in, maybe they want to start a small business, but it's going to help everybody, the whole spectrum.
Absolutely. We're also excited about a new center that we're opening. It's a new Prosperity Center. We're
Right.
moving the old one, and we're going to be located right next to our store on Waughtown Street.
On Waughtown Street. Now,
508.
where was the old Prosperity Center?
It was right across from that, kind of down under in the old trucking center.
Right, I got you.
But this will be next to our new store.
Waughtown. My dad and his family all grew up in the Waughtown area. It's a lovely, very historic area. There's also something you wrote me about, and it's, I think you said it was Vita or Vita. It's VITA, tax services. What the heck is that?
Vita is a free tax preparation service. It is for individuals who earn $52,000 or less per year and need help with tax assistance. So we're trying to help them having to pay large fees, either for taxes or to help them understand about how they can also save and invest.
So they don't get
money.
penalties or anything, too.
Exactly.
And there's something else I wanted to ask you about. I'm just full of questions. We may not get to all this. Operation Good Jobs, and it has something to do with your helping veterans. What's that all about?
Yes, we are so excited about this. This is an expansion of our services to help veterans and their spouses. We are able to expand this due to a grant from the Walmart Foundation and Goodwill Industries International, and we are able to help veterans train and become connected to civilian jobs. So we are really recruiting those that have had active military service and want a chance to come in and have those connections and help become employed.
Making that transition is very difficult sometimes. They're trying to, even though they're taught skills, they're not maybe the ready skills they need to go into another kind of industry. So I just think that's great. Why is workforce development in general so important in these tough economic times?
It's so important because we really need to connect individuals with the employer needs in our communities. People have a lot of different skills, but we help train them, as well as many of our partners, to meet the needs of employers and what they're looking for and help them make that match. So it's a really important partnership process.
And I know what your answer is probably going to be, but has this been successful?
Yes, it has. It's always a work in progress, but last year in 2013, we helped over 5,000 individuals go back to work, and we're continuing to see that grow.
I tell you, that is really important, because I don't care what some of the government gurus say, and they say, well, the recession's over. It's not. I mean, a lot of people are struggling, as you know, and I just applaud what you're doing. Up on screen is a phone number and a website where you can get more information about all the services, not just the ones that Sherry mentioned, but all the services. And that website is Goodwill, NWNC, stands for Northwest North Carolina.org. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think one number they can call for some of these topics is 724-3621. Is that okay?
That's correct.
And I just think this is great, what you're doing for the community. And if people go to that website, will it be easier for them to see what they need to do or who they need to call to get these different services?
Yes, those services are all posted on our website.
Okay, well, bless your heart. I just really appreciate what you're doing for the community.
Thank you, Jim.
Will you come back sometime?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.